Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Trickett. And yes, guys, this is another amazing edition of Wake Up with Trickett, guys. And what is it? Super Sunday or Spiritual Sunday? No, that's Super Saturday. So it is Spiritual Sunday today, and I hope everybody is doing exceptionally well, guys. And if you're not, you're going to have to raise your vibration. You, me, and all of us here in the collective, right? Because how else are we going to pull ourselves out of it, right? We have a lot of people, right, guys, that it's coming from the darkness, trying to reach their hand up into the light to reach us, because that's where we dwell at, right? We're light beings. And I keep telling these bozos, these clowns with the big bozo nose, that your hand can't reach that high. Your demonic demons and entities, they dwell in darkness for a reason. Don't you know cockroaches crawl on the floor? Don't you know snakes sliver and hide grass and on their belly? How you gonna reach me? I'm way up there. How you gonna reach the collective and we way up there? Come on, cut it out. Stop. Throwing rocks and we laughing at you. What are you doing? What you trying to hit? So anyway, guys, real quick, let me just say love and gratitude to everyone. The newbies, the OGs, and just everybody that's just been hanging out. What's up? The people that just came across the page. They're like, I never heard of this guy before. I never, whatever. And you're like, let me just check it out. You're in for a treat. My name is Trickett, and this is Wake Up with Trickett. And I believe we are all growing and learning together for all those that want to think outside the box that we've all been brought up in, because we've all been taught different beliefs, but these beliefs are just, they limit us because we haven't been taught everything. It's not like we don't have to learn more. It's not like there's no more to learn. There's plenty to learn. So, that's why we have to think outside the box. That's why you got to open up that third eye and always be able to see outside of the box. And with that being said, guys, I want to talk to you guys today about being authentic. Let me say that again. I want to talk to you guys today about being authentic and living in that authentic energy and frequency. And the reason why I say this is because this world that we live in, there are so many people that do not live authentic. So if you are like myself, like my collective, hopefully, come on guys, yeah, don't make me look bad. Don't make yourself look bad, more importantly. But like myself and my collective and those out there watching, if you are living in authentic life, and then you're gonna pretty much be almost like an alien. Some of us are. Meaning they're gonna look at you like you're not from this planet, because the things that they indulge in and the things that they do and the topics that they discuss and the way they live their life, overall, it's not going to be the way you live your life. So you're going to be ostracized from like the general public, which is a good thing. And it's not even like them pushing you out. It's your frequency, your energy pushing them out, because you do not vibrate at the same frequency. And so if you are living in your authentic power, and then you're not looking for public approval, you don't need anyone to cheer you on. You just don't. You know what I mean? You make your decisions And the thing about living in your authentic power, which very few people that I have ran into yet, I say yet, because I still have hope that people will get it together, right? I still have hope. I'm still holding on that, like-minded people will gravitate to other like-minded people, right? So if you're living in your authentic power and you make a decision, if it's a wrong decision, you live with it because you're like, you know what? I did the best that I can do. And we learn from our mistakes, right? If you're living in your authentic power and you do someone wrong, you correct it. You don't think about it. You don't sit here and be like, well, I don't know, because you're living in your authentic power. That's what's so beautiful, to be authentic and real, because you don't have any of those delusional ways that people have, probably due to childhood traumas and just bad choices in life, and they never fix the trauma that their bad choices put on them. So therefore, they're just passing it off to you and to everyone else that they come in contact with, right? So, but when you're authentic, and then you just do what you need to do, and if you mess up and if you screw up, you just own it. How many people do that nowadays, right? They're too busy trying to say it's your fault, this person's fault, that person's fault. It's the guy over there, the lady over there, the dog over there. Everyone but the man or the woman in the mirror. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. Because that's how you're going to change your ways. You got to look at that man or woman in the mirror and be true to yourself. Am I doing what's right? Have I done what's right? Have I put off doing what's right? And then you have some karmic issues. You have some karmic energy in you. You have a lot of people that are like, I want to do this, I want to do that, but I'm afraid of rejection. Okay, I get that. You're in junior high school, middle school, high school even. You're at the dance, the prom, and you're like, I'm scared to ask her out to dance. I get it. I get that. But now you're grown. And you're still carrying that energy? Like, I don't know if he may say no and reject me. So you want guarantees. It gets crazier when you don't live authentic. I want guarantees. I'll tell you, you will get a guarantee, him or her. The guarantee you will get an answer. And then, when you're, and that's if you're not living authentic. But if you're living authentic, you're just going to approach the person, go to the job, do whatever you got to do, right? Make the phone call, do whatever you got to do. If you owe apology, you're just going to own it. Be a man, be a woman. You're going to finally put on your big girl shoes, big boy pants, and you're going to be like, you know what? Boom, let's just get it done because I'm a G. We live, we learn, we move on. If it doesn't work, it just doesn't work. If it works out, great. I'm glad I took the steps because it worked out. But that's someone that lives in their authentic power. They're operating under their authentic frequency. There's no low vibrational energy dwelling within their energy. So it's a benefit being like that. But being like that, you're going to find out that you're going to be a very, very, very priceless and rare breed. I'm talking like extremely rare, like finding a rare diamond or finding some rare artifacts or something of that nature. You are going to be rare, but you are going to be priceless. Like the price on you, man or woman, it's going to skyrocket because everyone that's not authentic wants what you have. They wish they could be so real. They wish they could just walk in their true power, but they can't. So you have a lot of low vibrational people that will try to attach themselves to you energetically, fake profiles, stalking, watching, you know the routine of the low vibrational people, right? And this is all due to not being authentic. But that's why you ought to be authentic or work on being authentic if you are not authentic, because your value as a man or a woman will put you above the majority. I'm just going to call it what it is. Does it make you better than them? In a sense, yes, it does. Why do I say that? Only because you're not going to be the one out there lying to people. You're not going to be the one out there afraid. I'm afraid to talk to this person. This person intimidates me and all this other weird stuff. And you're like, well, what did she do? What did she do, or what did he do? Oh, they didn't do anything. So you're afraid of what? Go get help. Go get help. So you're afraid of what? Someone that didn't do anything? That's your imagination playing some really, really low vibrational games on you that has you in a state that is extremely unhealthy for you. And that's working from the inside out. That's not a good thing. I see fear where I shouldn't see fear. It's okay to be nervous. Nervous is not low vibrational. Nervous is just nervous. Hey, you're about to talk in front of a crowd of people. You're nervous. But you know what? You're authentic. You know why? Because you still walked out there, picked up the mic, and did what you had to do. And it's like working out. Who wants to do it, right? But once you do it, we all know you feel so much better, right? So being authentic will always give you that sign of relief, because you know you did what you were supposed to do. I remember, probably about 3 years ago, and I'm a straight up G, you know what I'm saying? But I remember about 3 years ago, I had to text someone. And dude, man, I mean, for me, I was even tripping on myself. I was nervous. I was a little shaky. And I was like, what the heck is wrong with you, Trickett? Like, what's up, bro? Like, what are we doing? But apparently it was just something that I guess deep down it made me a little nervous, right? Well, a lot nervous, to be honest with you. But I'm a G. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have to do this text anyway. I'm going to have to state my mind anyway. I'm going to have to get vulnerable anyway, because I'm real. I'm not here in this life to be fake and phony and stagnant and to wear a mask. What is this, Halloween, 365 days? What am I doing? Working for the circus and I'm a clown? No. I'm going to be who I really am and who I'm supposed to be. And I'm going to always pull out the higher version of myself and strive to be a better and better and better and better and higher version of myself. And so I did it. Did the text, did everything. Did it go the way I wanted it? Did it go the way I wanted it to go? Absolutely not. It was a train wreck. But I felt so much better that I did it, and I got it out the way, and I never looked back. Never. I know my value. I know my worth. And so, but I did it. And so, yeah, I'm just saying that to say this. We all go through those things, right? We all go through experiences like this to where we're challenged, to where we have to do something. And yes, we want the outcome to be what we want it to be, but sometimes it's not. Maybe that test is not for the outcome to be that way for you. It was just for you to get over your fear. So if you have to do it again in any other circumstances, it'll be easier for you to do it because you've already done it before. You've already had it not go the way you wanted it to go, but you felt good when it was all over. And so you'll know that if that fear is trying to overtake you, that's just false evidence appearing real. It's not real. It's just something trying to scare you. Hold on, guys. I'm getting a phone call. Okay. And so, and you'll just push it to the side. And the only thing you'll be left with is just nervousness. That's fine. That's normal. But you'll move forward, even being nervous. And you'll be victorious because you're a boss. You're a G. You got it going on, right? You're authentic. You're the ones that are in this world, but not of this world. See, a lot of people don't understand that verse in the Bible where it says, be in this world, but not of this world. See, when you're authentic, you automatically are separated from like the majority of people on this planet because they're not. Because they're going to give you half truths, try to steal, cheat, lie. Look at the divorce rate. So really, that lets you know how many people are authentic. Look at the cheating rate. That lets you know how many people are not authentic. In both cases, they're not authentic. The ones getting the divorce, you can tell they're not authentic. And and I'm saying it's not that it's not a legitimate reason, but that legitimate reason will come to some kind of karmic behavior. What even brought that on? Because if it was love and light there, and it was balance with equal give and take, equal reciprocity, and then things would work out. There wouldn't be no holding grudges. There would be no, regrets. But there is, because unfortunately, so many people are not authentic. And so I'm just here to tell you guys, being authentic is the way of life. Being authentic sets you above and apart from all the other people that are not. And it will allow you to see how valuable you are, and how high and valuable you are, and how precious you are in the eyes of God, because you are honest, you are kind, you are friendly, you are generous, you are giving, you are caring, you are sympathetic, you show compassion. And all of those traits will come from an authentic person. And there's just so many benefits. Good karma. You'll always be receiving that good karma. Why? Because what you put out, you get back. So if you're being authentic, you're in a positive way. Not I'm authentic, but I'm karmic and I'm negative and I'm forging stuff and trying to steal people's stuff and hack into people's stuff and spying on people and let me do a little spell work on this person, getting reads on people. You're doing everything but being real. Why don't you just call a person? Why don't you just go visit the person? Why don't you just write a letter or text, whatever, right? Why don't you just be real? Because they can't. Because they can't. So these are the type of people that'll, try to bend the rules a little bit. I'm going to do some spell work. Well, what kind of spell work? I'm not doing nothing negative. I'm just going to do some love spells. You'd be like, dude, what are you doing? What are we doing? Hocus pocus? Whoa. Like, what are we doing? Why don't you just talk to well, I don't know what they're going to say. Well, that's why you need to just go forward, go to the job, talk to the person, go wherever it is that you got to do what you got to do. But you don't have to do that extra stuff. But when you are a karmic and you vibrate at a lower frequency, you will resort to all of these low frequency tactics. Let me go to a reader. Let me go find a dark practitioner. Let me spy into this person's life. Let me see what's going on. And you think that person's going to want you? Oh, you've been convinced that they don't know that you're doing this. Well, if they're authentic, they're probably intuitive, like me. So anybody that's ever tried to spy into my life, I'm going to know it. I don't want nothing to do with you. Goodbye. I'll see you in the next lifetime. Because I don't roll on that frequency. Sorry, but not sorry. Like forgive you, but goodbye still. You have karmic behavior. Grow up. And so that behavior is toxic. And you don't want to have that toxic behavior in your home. And you don't want that toxic behavior, if you have children, around your children. So now where they weren't even dealing with that type of toxic behavior, now you bring that low vibrational energy there because I only did it because I was trying to do this, or I only did it because I was trying to do that. And there's always some selfish reason. That's why it's always I. It only benefits one person. It's not we, it's not us. See, that's love, that's kindness, that's generous, that's generosity, that's caring. That's not what they bring to the table when they decide to do all this extra stuff. I just want to spy. I just want to make a fake profile because I don't want them to know what's me. Like, where do you get away? Get away. Leave. Go as far as you can. Wish you the best, but goodbye. That, heck no. Heck no. You could have something really shiny. That's like something that looks really good on the outside that might look really shiny, but then it's garbage in the inside. You're like, oh no. Absolutely not. So look, guys, I'm just here to say, be authentic. Stay authentic. If you're not, work on being authentic. And you can't work on it by still sliding in the low vibrational stuff. Like, I'm working on being authentic right now, but I'm going to go get a read because I want to know what's going on in this person's life. Why don't you just call the person? Oh, well, I'm not there yet. Okay, well, karmic, stay where you're at. Hopefully that person, him or her, is not intuitive, because when they know what you're doing, you're done anyway. You don't even have to guess. Like, I wonder if they'll say this or say that. That'll sway in my sway in my direction, but for the positive. No, it's not. They're gonna be like, deuces, bam. I'm writing my name in the stars. You need growth. You need help. You need, you need to do the work that obviously so many people have not done. That's why they're not authentic in any area of their life. They're just fake and phony, and they're always wearing some type of mask, and they're always worried about what somebody's saying or somebody else's approval. They're always seeking. So you became a grown person to just still worry about other people that are probably, for the most part, not authentic, but you're worried about what the non-authentic people think about you. Are you serious? That's a mental disorder right there, folks. That's an energy that I can't afford to have in my life. Not me. I can't. That's not even a luxury. That's a dysfunction that I can't afford to have, and you can't afford to have either. Bad karma, fear, false evidence appearing real, but in their mind, they just always think the worst, the worst. Leave that person far, far away from you. Leave them alone, because that's not going to benefit you, and it's not going to help you grow in any area of your life. It'll be a one-sided friendship, one-sided relationship, one-sided working on the job with your other employees and stuff. It's going to be one-sided. It's going to be you being real, you giving the truth, and you're going to be exchanging your truth for them giving you lies or half truths. It's going to be you being fearless and them coming at you with fear. So that's about it, guys. Just be authentic, shine. No matter what people say, no matter how they try to bottle up their emotions like they're constipated, like I feel a certain way, but I don't want to express it, that person's constipated. And if you ever been constipated, you know it's not a comfortable feeling, but they are willing to walk and live in that uncomfortable feeling. Forget that junk. Not moi, and not you guys either, hopefully. So on that note, my name is Trickett. This is Wake Up with Trickett. This has been fun. I hope it has helped someone open up that third eye if it's not open, because you got to live with that third eye open. That's how you keep winning. If not, you're only going to be looking through these two eyes, and you are going to be a part of this world and in the world and being a part of it, and you're going to be losing in so many areas. Like you have friends, families, and relatives that are losing. Been married 4 or 5 times, can't get it right. Baby mamas, baby daddy spread it everywhere. Like, what are we doing? Thinking I can do you wrong and I can still have good things come to me. Like, what are we doing? I'm Tricky, guys. You guys are all amazing. And until next time, stay authentic. Deuces. Write your name in the stars, baby. See you next time.